Kamangunenyu ale imite komye eng olda tugul ole mitei ako atochin eng logoiwekab emet chebo nguno kong'ete Kass TV nesomanun kwane Bernard Tanoi neibun logoiwechu eng kebeberta nebo kabarunoik ko Naomi Cherotich ara itagat. Kokotaban serikali chepkondok bilion 37 chekiboisien eng ng'aletab karik chelelach chebo police chetoreti eng ripsetab kalyet eng emet ole kiboisien chepkondok bilion 7 eng kenyit age tugul eng ng'aletab karichata. Komwa minister nebo ripsetab kalyet eng emet orit Professor Kithure Kindiki kole itu karik chetai eng betusiek 10 chemite tai ole tetat keropta karichatak koba komaswek chekotestai kobitune kaimutik chebo ng'emetab kalyet cheboto county nebo Baringo. Kong'ololi yukongorutechi asikarik cheribe kalyet eng komasta nebo Karangajoto nemite kiwato nebo Baringo North ak kebeberta nebo Tiaty eng county nebo Baringo. Kokomwa Kindiki kole kokoba ng'weny kabokyinosiek cheisuldoen chorikab kiagik eng counties chemite North Rift eng kebeberta 70 eng bokol ole kimong'u keisto yautik tugul chebo ng'emetab kalyet eng kenyit nelel nebo 2024.
One of the things that this administration sought to do from the very beginning was to make sure that we modernize the equipment of our officers, because we realized for some time there has not been good investment in upgrading and modernizing our equipment. The government did approve a 5-year program of modernization of equipment, which is going to spend 37 billion shillings. Initially it was 20 billion, but the government through President Ruto decided to increase that amount, and therefore we'll be spending an average of 7 billion shillings every year to modernize your equipment. The first purchases have been done. They have already been loaded. I have been monitoring the progress of the arrival, and I am happy to report that between 7 and 10 days from today, the first equipment involving APCs, MRAPs, personal protection items, drones or unmanned aerial vehicles which are armored, and aircraft. The first installment is on the way and we'll be receiving it at the Port of Mombasa in the next 1 week or at most 10 days. The first equipment that lands in the port, I think the first priority should be given to this area. And therefore you're going to receive mobility equipment, armored personnel carrier, you'll get some, and also MRAPs and a bit of aerial equipment, at least drones, because the aircraft are going to take a bit of time. Na mimi najua ya kwamba mwaka ambao tunaenda 2024 ni mwaka wa kukamilisha ile kazi ambao tumeanza mwaka huu. Kama 70% ya hii shida imeisha, na tunajua mahali kumebaki na shida kidogo kidogo. This area around Ngaratuko, Kagir area, kulikuwa ndio kumebaki na kashida kidogo. Other than that, we have an outstanding problem at the intersection of Turkana South and West, North, Pokot North. That area, ambao wanauana kidogo hapa, much of it really has nothing to do with livestock, it's about other things, but insecurity is insecurity. And therefore, whether they are cattle rustlers or they are people killing other people for whatever other reasons, we are going to make sure that we stamp out that problem once and for all.
Tesetai serikali kocheng'e walutiet nebo olietab sobet eng emet nitok ko kosubkei ak Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi nemwoe kole kokoib serikali kakwautik chekimen chetokchinigei keregune olietab sobet asikonyumnyumit sobet eng emet. Kong'ololi eng igorta nebo Vihiga Annual Cultural Festival nekokiyai eng Mbale Municipal Grounds eng Vihiga County, komwa Mudavadi kole ngandan koui mising kenyitab 2023 kotindoi kayanet kole wendi konyumnyumitu sobet eng kenyit nelel nebo 2024 amu tesetai serikali koistoi kaimutikab uchumi ak kaimutik alak chemitei emet. Bitu nitok eng kasarta nekokotestai kandoindetab upinzani Raila Odinga kosumchi serikali korekune olyetab sobet eng mwaet kole bune kewelutik cheechen biikab emet kosubkei ak olyetab sobet ak aisurusiek chemitei barak.
Watu wanalalamika na ni kweli mambo yamekuwa mazito. Mimi siwezi ficha, it is true. Mimi nilikuwa waziri wa fedha, najua hakuna pesa mfukoni. Mimi najua hiyo. Ni ukweli ama ni uongo? Ni ukweli ama ni uongo? Kwa hivyo agenda yetu, na ndio kwa sababu mimi nasema tusipoteze watu kwa siasa. Tuwahudumie, tuweke sera ambazo zitabadilisha haya maneno ili uzito utoke kwa mwananchi, ndio tuanze kuona nafuu. Mimi nikisimama hapa hata nilalamike kwa sababu yale tulipata kule ni mazito. Ni mazito. Siwezi kuwadanganya, lakini kazi yangu sasa si kulia. Kwa sababu mlituchagua kama serikali tuende turekebishe. Sasa juhudi yetu ni kunyorosha, sio kulalamika yale tulipata, lakini yalikuwa maovu. Tunaelewana kabisa. Kwa hivyo juhudi yangu na wenzangu itakuwa kwamba sisi tunyoroshe yale ambayo yalikuwa yameenda kombo, turekebishe na tuanze kuimarisha na sera nzuri tukienda mbele. Kwa hivyo tufanye kazi na tuungane, and I want to tell you that we shall not let you down. I personally will make sure that we live up to what we commit. Na kama ni magumu, ni vizuri tuje mapema tuambie hapa tumeona imekuwa ngumu, so that we talk the truth. Nataka nihimize viongozi wetu. Right now, let us focus, tuhudumie wananchi, tuwafanyie kazi, kwa sababu election iko mbali. Tumemaliza tu mwaka moja na miezi 6 tangu uchaguzi. Tusizungumuze sana mambo ya uchaguzi. Uchaguzi utakuja kwa sababu katiba imekata shauri kwamba uchaguzi utakuja baada ya miaka 5. Tumemaliza 1.5. Wewe tuliza boli, wacha tungoje tufike huko. Sasa ni wakati wa kufanyia wananchi nini? Kazi.
Eng komasta age ko kakesom biikab emet kosub ako konyit ng'atutikab emet eng kasarwek tugul asikobit atebet nekararan nebo kasubetab ng'atutik eng emoni. Kosub ak Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi ko asikobit telelchinet nekararan nebo emet ko makat kekonyit ng'atutik ole kokon kateunet kole makiriren chi age tugul netinye ak nametab asoya, ng'alek chekorob eut Director nebo Public Prosecution DPP Renson Igonga nekomwa kole chobot ofisinyi korwokyi chi age tugul netinyegei ak nametab asoya.
Ikiwa tunataka Kenya iwe nzuri, tutii sheria, tuheshimu sheria. Na yeye amekuja hapa kwa utamaduni na amesema vile nimerudia, nilikuwa na mnakili. Amesema kwamba tutii sheria. Kwa hivyo wewe ambao uko hapa na umepewa nafasi ya kuhudumia wananchi kwa serikali ya kitaifa, kwa serikali ya county, kwa shule, kwa hospitali, umesikia mkuu wa mashtaka akisema hapa, tafadhali usiende ukaibe pesa ya umma na useme kwamba kwa sababu yeye alizaliwa sehemu hii ataniokoa. Hapana. Hakuna. Tutii nini? Tutii nini? A good country is a country that respects the rule of law and corruption free. Na tukiona wale wanafanya shida, mnaona katika nchi zingine za hata jirani huko, you can see there's chaos in some of the neighboring countries because they have refused to to respect the law, and they did not go by the law, and violence has erupted in those countries. So we must respect the law and the rule of law.
Mimi ni rafiki wa sheria, na kama rafiki wa sheria namaanisha wewe ukitaka kuwa rafiki yangu lazima ukuwe pia rafiki wa sheria. Ukivunja sheria wewe sio rafiki yangu hata kama wewe ni nani. Sasa naomba tu tufuate sheria, tutimize sheria na tuwe marafiki.
Ngeba county noton nebo Uasin Gishu ole tesetai kibagengeitab Anglican Development Services ADS kokoitoi konetisiet koityi kibagengeisiek cheterter chebo kwonyik eng North Rift kotinygei ak ribsetab itonwekab emet asi kekirinda koimutik cheboto nebo climate change. Ikochin kora kibagengeinotok kamuget kwonyik kotutan ketik chekikole ko oret agenge nebo koribok itonwekab emet ak keistoegei tiletab kwenik chatkai tugul keboisie ketik chatkai tugul keboisie koik kwenik. Kongenyoru report notok kobun sirindenyo eng taonitab Eldoret Isaac Kogei.
Kosubkei ak alak eng kwonyik kobun kibagengeisiek cheterter cheboto Mon Women Group kobun komosta nebo Kapenguria eng West Pokot koikotokchigei tutanet ak kolsetab ketik chotok chebo kipkaa asikokol komoswek chotok chenekite ainosiek ko oret agenge noto nebo korib beek ak kabetetab ng'ung'unyek.
Wakati kampuni ya ADS walikuja kutufunza wakatuletea mbegu tukaweza kuotesha mbegu na tukaotesha mbegu na tukapanda, tukaanza kuweka hii vitu inaitwa tubes na transplant hiyo miti tukaleta kwa tubes ndio tukapanda, imekuwa sasa tayari kupandwa. Wakati wa mvua tunaongoja mvua inyeshe, alafu tutapeleka miti kwa manyumbani twende tupande ili tupate kivuli na pia tupate chakula ya wanyama wetu kama vile ng'ombe na mbuzi.
Kibagenge notok bo kwonyik chesire 20 kotesetai kora konyoru konetisiet kobun Anglican Development Services ADS eng komosta nebo North Rift asikobit kotoret eng ribsetab itonwekab emet.
Imetusaidia kwanza kwa upande wa kuni. Hatukati sasa kuni mingi. Hiyo kidogo yenye tuko nayo inatusaidia, inatusukumia masiku. Pia imetusaidia tusikate miti sana. Na kama watu wa kikundi, sisi wenyewe tunashona hizi kikapu. Na members wengi wamefaidika sana. Kuna order inatoka au wanashona wanapeana.
For this tree nursery project, we started under the resilience project. Before we started this project, the project was designed to address issues of climate change, and we saw that women are the most affected by issues of climate change. So we started by organizing the groups, the women in common interest groups. That's why we found this group that wanted to do tree nurseries. We supported them with seeds to set up the nurseries.
Christabel Anyango ak Chepto Langat komwoe kole ikimiti kibagenge notok po ADS kibagengeisiek chotok po kwonyik kokol ketik asikotoret eng kanaptaetab itondab emet ak konda metusiekab beek.
And as you can see, right now they have about 3,000 seedlings of assorted seedlings. Some of the trees are fodder trees which they can use to feed their animals, and they also have indigenous trees which they will plant.
Our thematic areas are in building resilience of the communities, ensuring there is food security in the communities, ensuring there is peace in the community, climate change, and emergency or humanitarian. That is where we work. For this particular project, which we work in West Pokot and Elgeyo Marakwet County, we are working to build the resilience of the pastoralists for enhanced livelihoods.
Kikotokchigei kwonyichotok ribsetab kiagik cheboto ng'ororek ole toreti eng kasarta age koboisie green manure anan keturek eng kolsetab mbarenikwak. Akot kunotok komwoe kibagenge notok kole kikoityi kwonyik ak grupisiek chesire 1,600 eng noto nebo kakimitetab ribsetab itonwekab emet.
These counties are the counties that would say experience the same disasters, that would be drought. And when it rains too much, they are the same ones that experience floods or mudslides and landslides. So when we were thinking about starting this project, we were thinking about that very vulnerable person in the community. And we thought if these are going to be our project participants and we build their capacity, we make sure that they're well trained and they're well prepared first to face this crisis that they face on a common day.
Kong'ete taunetab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kiwang'une logoiwek chok county noton nebo Bomet ole nyolu kikochi lagok konetisiet koboto kotigonet nekararan asikonai akobo atepto nemie netoreti icheket koityi borotet eng sobet. Kamwa Bishop nebo kanisetab Deliverance Church Bomet, Bishop Ezekiel Adakala Rotich, kole kikobet tokyinet lagok chechang kosub ak nemanyor ripset koboto kotigonet, ako noto komakat eng sigik koboto kanisa koib boroindo netai kotigon akonet lagok akobo atepto nemie. Kokinyoru report notok kobun sirindenyo eng county nebo Bomet, Sylvester Rono.
Kosubkei ak Bishop Ezekiel Adakala Rotich nebo kanisetab Deliverance Bomet kokakibet ibinwek chechang amun nemakinet lagok kotakomengechen, ak en yoton kobit biik cheechen nematindoi konetisiet neititayat.
Amun lagok ko the future nebo family, the future nebo the church, the future nebo the nation. Lakini lengo nenyon ine kemoche konai lagok chukobo akobendat en ortinwek chemiach asikoik kaberuret en taa en sigik ak en kaniset akot en community koik kaberuret lagochu.
Kong'olol inendet en komosta nebo Kaptororgo en Birkaga en igorta nebo lagokab Sunday School chekaboiboenjin igorta nebo Christmas. En komostanyin ko chair director nebo Sunday School en kanisa noton Enoch Rotich. Konetik chebo Sunday School konet lagok en oret nenyolu.
Kit nebo maana ko kerib lagok. Foundation nebo lagok kobo maana en sobet nenyone. Ako kit nebo maana kora ko kemeken sure kole kakiti lagok chu needy sikomuch kobwa kanisa ako toret even in lagok alak. So kit nebo maana makora kemwoe sin konetikab Sunday schools kelenji orikyi lagok in all means cheomuche orikyi lagok akonet ng'alekab Jeiso, onet ng'alekab Bible sikonyor a good foundation in their lives nenyone.
Kong'eten county nebo Bomet, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Kwakoyotok ko kakeit let eng logoiwekab emet chekaitun eng nguni kong'ete Kass TV. Kainenyu ko Bernard Tanoi, nekamite kebeberta nebo kabarunoik ko Naomi Cherotich. Kimagun betut nemie, testai iker Kass TV amu kimnotet naet.